What's going on, guys? Colgar here. I'm back with another Minecraft reaction video. This one I'm reacting to Quackity's secret prison attack on the Dream SMP. I don't know anything about Quackity's storyline, really. The last storyline that I've really paid attention to is Technoblades and his point of view, so the whole Quackity torturing Dream, I only know about that from like what's been talked about from Technoblades. For those that are interested, I have a reactions channel that is no longer in use that I've done some reacting to the Dream SMP. If you guys are trying to be caught up on lore and you're just getting into this, I would recommend checking out the creator of this video, KianKSG, or there's a lot of different other creators. Evan MC Gaming, I think, is one. They do a really good job at explaining the lore so you can get caught up. Before we get into the video, I would really appreciate if you guys could hit that subscribe button. It's free to help support the channel, and you can always unsubscribe later if you don't like the content. Let's get into the video.
During the prison escape, 3 members of the Dream SMP were hanging around the outside of the prison in super dark cloaks and were watching over the whole thing. We didn't see them intervene with the escape, and we didn't see anyone interact with them.
I did not know that. I watched Technoblade's point of view, and I didn't see anything about dark, shrouded figures.
With Quackity's lore streams, because the whole prison event may have just been foreshadowed in one of the first Quackity lore streams. But I do want to remind you that on January 1st at midnight UK.
Alright, make sure to check out his shop if you guys are interested.
They were just kind of with like dark cloaks on, and really throughout the whole event they were never in the foreground. They were just kind of hanging out in the background, and they didn't really speak to anybody, and nobody really took too much notice to them. You may have seen Nikki or a few other streamers who were actually live on the event glance over to their direction, but they never really took full notice and addressed why they were there. And this is why a lot of people just didn't even notice that they were in this event. But during the stream, I had no clue. Did take notice to them, and I was really curious to who they were and why they were there. So the first thing I did was go into Name MC and search up a bunch of different names. And one of the first names I searched up was Quackity, because I did recognize this skin from one of the previous lore streams. And searching it up, I did find Quackity changing his skin into a kind of cloak outfit. Now this outfit has never really been used before other than for a few lore stream cutscenes, and it's never really been explained why he wears this and what it means. I kind of link it to him doing something dodgy and him trying to hide his identity from the rest of the server, which means we may get to see this character in other lore streams.
I mean, it's a cool looking skin. It's like the
taking notice of things, and maybe he'll pop
dark shrouded like assassin.
Doesn't explain why there was 2 other people with him, and as I said, they were from Last Nevada.
Wait, there was 3? Oh, well, in this cutscene, but I only saw 2 on the mountainside.
Went on to Name MC and search up a bunch of names and kind of linked the 2 that Quackity would probably take somebody from Last Nevadas, and found out that it was Foolish and Fundy. So now we know who they are. Let's talk about the Quackity lore stream, which we actually got to see these people and hear sirens, which
just looks ridiculous, but Fundy looked kind of cool now.
Ages ago, Quackity did a lore stream which at the end was a bit mysterious. It went into a cutscene with a bunch of rain and horses going through certain areas of the SMP, and it turned out that these horses were skeleton horses, and the more you'd go up and see the people, they were all in dark cloaks with swords. You never got to know their identity until now, and we didn't really know what they were doing. There was no explanation or anything like that. But one of the things that really did stand out was the sirens going off in the distance, and at that time everybody assumed that these were the prison sirens, which really got everybody hyped for the prison event, which at that point didn't happen for like another 6 months. But what I assume from this is that they actually did kind of have a sort of plan for the prison event, and
I'm pretty sure the prison event got pushed off because of Technoblade's cancer diagnosis. Could be wrong, but seeing as how he was kind of the main character breaking Dream out, that seems like that would be plausible.
Or something that they chose to do on the day. It was something they planned to do ages ago, and they wanted to kind of show people through this lore stream, and then hopefully people would see them during the lore stream in the background. Obviously, because of the distance between the Quackity lore stream and this lore stream, a lot of people kind of just forgot about that and didn't really remember anything to do with these characters. But obviously, I'm reminding you that these characters probably have a bigger meaning than you think.
I am confused. I'm gonna pause this for a second because I did see, maybe it was like I was watching Foolish or something do a build, and then something came up where it was talking about his lore, and people, oh no, it was Sam. I watched Sam like a few days after this event, and it showed like his point of view, and he went and told the people from Las Nevadas that he was, or that Dream was escaping, and they were all like panicky. So it seems weird to me that if those are the people from Las Nevadas, they were just sitting there all shrouded, like they knew this was going to happen, and they're just watching from the hillside. Seems weird.
Why did they have swords? Were they planning on stopping Dream? Because at that time, they didn't even interact with anybody. They didn't even get close to Dream. Maybe they were fighting off some of the withers that got spawned around, but really it just looked like they were kind of taking notice of the whole event and scouting it rather than even getting involved and trying to even fight Dream. I reckon if the three of them
and in that
with the swords,
lore stream
they may
where
have just been able
Quackity
to
was
take
all
somebody out. But this also
scared,
brings on the question, did they let him escape? Did they
it
want
seems
him
like
to
he
run
would have
away from
wanted to kill
everybody
Dream
so that
immediately.
maybe in the future they could actually kill him themselves? Because I highly doubt that anybody from the prison, especially Sam, is going to let people kill
These bees
Dream
are
as he was
distracting. There's a
shouting
lot
to
of bees
Dream
in the
to just
background.
come back into the prison. So maybe they realized that if they went in now and tried to kill him, it wouldn't work. So they're going to let him run away, and when he thinks he's safe from everybody, they'll be there because they've been following in the background and they've been hidden in the night. Now, looking through a few people's lore streams, I went over to Sam's lore stream where he did a kind of Sam POV for the whole event. And
Yeah,
in it,
that's what I was talking about.
Blade breaking into the prison and getting to Dream, Sam goes down to Las Nevadas and
This is
tells
exactly
Quackity about
the
the escape
thing
happening
I'm
and
talking
that
about.
Dream is still in the prison because at that time, remember that Quackity didn't even know that Dream was still in the prison. And Sam's asking for their help to basically stop this whole thing from happening. All three of the people are there, Fundy, Foolish, and Quackity, and it kind of gives you an explanation to why they're there and how they got informed before this whole thing really came around, but it doesn't really explain why they didn't actually go to Dream and try and fight him.
That's literally exactly what I was saying.
For more people to go to Dream and trying to stop him from leaving, and these three just kind of got into cloaks and hung around the outside. I assume they were fighting off the withers because that makes the most sense, and as you can see in the corner of the screen, Foolish and Fundy got the wither kind of achievement. So I assume they were
I did
near it
notice
and they were
that
fighting it
during the
off, but from
fighting
what I could see, they
when I
never
was
really
watching the
intervened
beginning of
in
this
the actual
video.
escape. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out the video which is on screen where we talk about how long Ghostbur has been in limbo and what he's doing over there.
Well, there you guys have it. Quackity's secret prison attack. I'm very intrigued. The shrouded figures is like a cool concept, like they're assassins, but there is a lot of questions why they didn't attack, and why they were just sitting there, why they were so scared, but then they acted so passive. I don't know. I'm looking forward to all of the lore that's coming up. If you guys enjoyed the original video and want to see more like it, make sure to subscribe to KianKSG. I'm going to leave a link to this video down below and you can see more from there. If you guys enjoyed the reaction to this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.